Listen, at this point, like the massive political conflict is essentially inevitable. It's really just a matter of whether or not
What?
you want to start on the front foot or the back
What?
foot. Would you
What?
would
It's
What?
inevitable, Adam. The civil war is inevitable. Just arrest Donald Trump, Adam. Just arrest him. Start in the front foot. You will start in the back foot.
I'm a little. I mean, does it have to? I'm a little busy, Sitch. Come on, I
You have your
got.
schedule busy.
Yeah, I got shit going on.
Listen, I'm drawing the comic. I don't have time
I'm
to
work.
like
I got the
participate in
com.
the Civil War.
I
Yeah.
got the comic going. You know, I'm starting to think about book two. I mean, I got plans. I got
This
shit I want
is
to do.
what he's laying out here is the very dangerous ideology and justification that all these shitheads give to basically create the future that they're afraid of. So that they're saying like they're so afraid. I'm so afraid that this guy's going to kill me that I have to kill him first, right?
Yeah,
That's essentially what he's saying. So he's like, "Oh, I'm so afraid of the right-wing civil war that I have to be the one to start the civil war first because I
yeah.
might as well be on the offensive." And it's like, okay, but you just created the problem in the first place.
It's so sad.
It's such a dangerous ideology. It's such a dangerous way to look at the world.
We are watching this very closely, and I find it kind of offensive that he thinks liberals are naive. Because I mean,
Yeah.
we're keeping an eye on this shit. We've set certain delineations over. Okay, this would be troubling if this event took place.
Right.
I don't necessarily know that Vaush has made delineations like that. I mean, if he's saying we should worry when Republicans start rounding up trans people, I mean, okay, that's a good marker.
It's too Adam, it's too late, then you understand. When they start rounding up trans people to put them in the camps, it's too
Okay,
late.
okay,
You're
okay.
already lost.
I agree. It is probably too late at that point. We should probably do something before that takes place. But
How
let's start laying out the steps so we can.
Right.
What would be the first step on that path?
is
And don't
it's
say the "don't say gay" bill, you
I
motherfucker.
was gonna say, well, no, the first step is saying that trans women are not women.
Fuck you.
The second step is the
Fuck you.
don't say gay bill.
Fuck you. See, all of these steps are not even. I mean,
I
I
know.
can't even take them seriously.
I know. It's just
This has
can
no
you
credibility.
like it's almost impossible to imagine a future, a near future, okay, that where in America, the government is going to be knocking on doors saying, "Are there any transes in here? We're
Oh
taking you
yeah.
to the trans re-education." Like, can you
No.
fucking imagine anything remotely like that? Even
No.
like the closest that we've ever come to that in modern history was the Japanese internment camps
Yeah. Yeah.
in the 40s
We're
when we were in the
so
middle of a
far away
war
from
with
that.
Japan after
Yeah.
they bombed Pearl Harbor. Okay,
We're so
so
far away from that.
unless the country of Transistan, unless Transylvania is going to declare war on America and they're going to blow up the White House, I don't see how the government's going to be coming. Like it's just it's without fathom. Okay, it's so unfathomable to imagine this nightmare scenario world that Vaush is placing together.
I think the Republicans are going to attempt another coup, dismantle our democratic processes, and build camps, all right? You all know that. I can't keep repeating that. You all ask me, what if we can't buy guns? Buy hammers. And don't buy guns if you have mental health issues. The real answers are the same as always.
There you go. Look, you have a popular political pundit telling everyone to buy guns and hammers to fight the revolution.
Right. Yeah. Just the thing that bothers me about this doomsday shit is
Mhm.
these people should be focusing on getting their lives together, not being prepared, not preparing for the fucking end of society. Like, how do you motivate yourself to achieve some higher goal if you literally think America is going to be in flames in 3 years? Like, you're going to waste 3 years of your life on this shit. You should be thinking about, what do I want to do?
No.
Yeah. Should I be a doctor, an attorney, a
Wait.
tradesman? What's going to work for me? How do I figure out how I'm going to get a family and a home? Like, what the fuck?
Adam, this isn't, listen. You don't have time to be a doctor or a family. There's a revolution. You got to start prepping for the revolution, Adam. It's here.
Yeah, but this is how you end up, in your mid-30s going, what the fuck did I do with my life? I listened to Vaush and talked about having the revolution that never came. It's so sad where this leads. Do you disagree?
I disagree. I think this leads to a happy future with fully functioning, happy adults.
No. This leads to rage posting on Twitter. This leads to actually, it's all just a bunch of bullshit, because as soon as somebody gets a girlfriend or a boyfriend, they're like, I'm not watching Vaush much anymore. Things I have to get a job now. I'm engaged. Yeah.
All right.
Go out and campaign, all right? Talk to people. Go look for...
Talk to us. It'll be fun. Come on. We want to talk to you. We do.
Do you think this is going to be effective? Talk to people about how the Republicans are going to throw the LGBT people in the camps.
It doesn't. This is so weird.
I know.
This is so weird. Most of the time, I think society functions best when political parties come out and say, this is what we're going to do with you. They have an aspirational message. Mm-hmm. When we're drifting into don't vote for them because they're fascist, how is that going to improve society? It's not.
For local representatives that you can talk with. We have a whole canvassing that we're going to try to tip off. In this case, the primaries matter infinitely less than the generals, unfortunately, but we're going to do what we can. Talk to people, join orgs, join the SRA, join the DSA, work with Democrats in office.
So, you said join the DSA.
Yeah, Democratic Socialists of America.
Remember one of our very, very early streams?
I do. It was one of our most popular streams.
One of our most popular early streams was we were watching it was a committee meeting,
right,
the DSA, and the meeting gets completely sidetracked for, I think, an hour?
Right. Over
because
pronouns.
People are arguing about saying people's pronouns correctly. And then they start arguing about whether clapping, the act of clapping, is too triggering to people with PTSD.
Yes.
So if people could snap or hand wave without making a sound, then we would really appreciate this. Yeah.
How are you supposed to get the energy up?
No, listen.
If you can't even make noise.
The people that are going to fight off the dreaded evil fascist Nazis that are going to take over our country are the people that are too triggered by the sound of fucking clapping.
Yeah. Yes.
These are the people that are going to fight off the fascists. I'm very convinced.
But the liberals are too soy to handle it.
Right. They're like, listen, you're going to have the DSA guy. He's going to be, Arnold Schwarzenegger buffed up on steroids. He's going to have a bandana. He's going to have a skull of a skull necklace of fascists around his neck. He's going to have a giant, he's going to have 10 AR-15 strapped to every limb. He's going to be shooting them all in the streets. He's going to be an unstoppable machine, just tearing down the Nazis. And then the Nazis are going to unleash their secret ultimate weapon to destroy the DSA super soldiers. The slow clap. No! Clapping! My one weakness! My kryptonite.
A round of applause and they all fall down dead.
They all fall over going, my safe space, my safe space. And then the Nazis just come over and shoot them in the face one at a time.
Yeah. Give them the gator gun.
Give them the gator gun. That's right. Yeah. Good job, DSA. Good job. You really fought the fascists well.
Office are far better than Republicans, even if they are not fully the solution, okay? At the end of the day, here's what you have to understand, okay? past a certain point, you continuing to watch my content when you're like, what should we do? What should we do? Like, is self-harm, okay? That's what you're doing.
Oh, he admits it. Good. Oh, at least we're all on the same page here.
You know, yes, Vaush is literally one crazy person, one crazy stochastic terrorist away from being banned from everything.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like all he needs is one crazy fan of his to go off and do some crazy violence, attack somebody, and then they go they open his social media and they're like, oh, the guy that attacked this local, Republican RNC state building is this giant Vaush fan, and look at all the crazy shit Vaush is saying. Like that's all it's gonna take.
The